What's up, everybody? It is Brad and Lane from George Family Homestead. Goats are fed. We're gonna go get them some water and top that off. But while we're here, let the puppies out. Yes. Yes. Oh, Pebbles. Hi, Annie. Hi, Annie. I know. Ow.
She is heavy, Dad. Dad, she's heavy.
She's getting big.
What's that?
Back up. Back it up. Back it up.
Back it up. Back it up.
No, Mo, I got your grain, buddy.
Move out.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, bye.
He'll come back in.
Mo, come on. Mo, come on.
Let me get him. Watch this. Mo. Mo. Here. Come here.
He doesn't want it.
Come on. Mo. Come on, Mo. Mo. Yeah. Like, you know what Tracy is. Oh, oh. Momo. Come on. Oh. Rodeo. Sorry, y'all. Come on. Mo.
Mo's trying. Mo's trying.
Yeah.
Mo tried, but he
He's
didn't.
coming.
What?
He's gonna come and headbutt me, probably.
No, he's not. You want to be.
Little Pebbles out and playing. They get a little rambunctious when they first get let out. So it can be kind of hard for the kids. Oh, keep this YouTube appropriate. Lane, you like playing on that more than the goats do. Don't hit.
Did one of the kitties just get in the chicken poop?
No. It's a chicken coop. Huh? Oh, Grayson got a kitty cat. Grayson, did you catch one of the kitty cats? Yeah. Can you say hi?
Mommy!
Mommy's home from work. And we're gonna go get water, one of our daily chores. So while our water's filling up here, dumping over a bucket, letting the hose run everywhere. While our water's filling up here, had somebody ask me recently why do you want to get goats? Why do you want to get chickens? Why livestock guardian dogs? Why are you doing all of it? It's a lifestyle. It's something that we want to do. I grew up with, around animals. My very early years spent on a farm. But then after that, even when we lived in town, we would go out and visit the farm. We always would, we're a part of it, but it is a work ethic that a lot of kids are not taught. Something that I want to teach my kids. So while my kids are only 6, 5, and 2, starting with following me on chores, getting to play with the babies. That to them is the highlight of their day, getting to play with the babies and just playing outside, being outside. It was one of the big reasons why we moved to the country, to the area that we did, so that the boys could be outside, so the boys could be boys. And so I really want to teach my children a work ethic and self-reliance. We're definitely not to the point of self-reliance that we would like to be at. That takes time. It's going to take us a while to get to that point. But really the point of goats is, you see these woods out here. Okay, way back there, all the way around. Okay, all of that. It goes back there, back another 150 yards. I want to clear that. I'd like to be able to run a couple of steers for self-reliance, to feed our family, not have to be reliant upon store-bought meat. And while right now, we probably have enough cleared land to be able to sustain a couple of steers and the goats. It'd be better if we had more land. So the goats, they'll come into this thick underbrush and clean all of that out, making it then easier for me to go in and to cut the trees down and begin to cultivate pasture for larger hooved animals. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. I want to teach my boys self-reliance, the value of hard work, and have some fun while we're doing it. I mean, you guys can see all the toys out everywhere. Have some fun while we're doing it. The boys love to be outside, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. So we've gotten the goats water. Hay feeders are filled up. They have finished their grain. Marby thinks she needs water that I'm taking out to the puppies. Oh, look at the puppies. Puppies being puppies. Those two have been amazing little puppies so far. We've had quite a few puppies in our lifetime. Never outside dogs like these, and never livestock guardian dogs that will take a significant amount more work. But they're doing really well. I mean, our mama goat in there, Lily, didn't really care for the puppies at first, certainly, but she now has gotten more comfortable with them. She doesn't charge at them and try and hook them every chance she gets. And she's allowing her babies to be around them and allowing the puppies just to be present, which she wasn't before. They would come into the barn and she would quite rapidly, immediately take off after them and not let them be in the barn. When they're out of their little enclosure here, so here's their little enclosure. I pull this over because when you get livestock guardian dogs, at least the research that I've done, you should separate them from the stock that they will be guarding for the first few months of their life. You should have supervised playtime, which is what we do during chores. We let them out while we're out here doing chores so that they can be closer to the animals. I mean, the animals are right there just on the other side of the fence, but they need to be able to understand boundaries and learn from the cues that the animals give them on how to act, how to react, and learning those skills that are bred into them, inherently bred into them as livestock dogs. But it's also important to have playtime when they're this age. So that is a lot of what they do right now, is play. They do explore the goats. We have not let the chickens out yet because I'm afraid we'll lose a few. But the chickens are also still very young. The chickens are, they're only about as old as the puppies are. And so they're locked up in their coop there, getting more used to the colder weather. And we will start letting them out here before too long. I'm gonna get another cattle panel and cover it in that 1 inch by 2 inch wire across the bottom so that dogs can't get into it. Hopefully maybe the chickens will stay in it. It'll just give them a little bit of area to come out and scratch around and learn to be outside chickens instead of coop chickens. So we will be letting them out and letting them do their thing, supervised. Got to supervise the chickens, got to supervise the puppies, and see, Pebbles over there is laying at the door, watching over her stock. Well, she heard her name. She decided to come running. But when we first got these puppies, Lily, mama goat, would not have let the dog even anywhere near the inside of the shed or the barn. And now they are able to go in there and not have any issues. So we're making progress slowly but surely, and we know it's a long process. So we're gonna take a gander in the chicken coop here and see if we've got any eggs. 7 of the chicks in here are just that. They are still chicks. So they will not be laying for a couple of months yet. That is our Starlight Green Eggers and the White Leghorns. They won't be laying for a while yet, but we've got those 3 Millefleur chickens that are about a year old. Yep, go look up in the nesting boxes. And when we got them, we were told they were laying. So we're hopeful that we can start getting some eggs from them. I know when you change venues for them, per se, change coops, they're not going to fly on you. They're more scared of you than you are of them. That, it may take some time getting used to just a little bit different blend of feed, different coop mates, all that good stuff. We got any eggs in here? No eggs. Any eggs in there? No eggs. Eggs? Eggs? No eggs? No eggs. No eggs. Let's look in the top ones. Eggs? No eggs. Eggs? No eggs. And let's make sure there's no eggs on the ground, bub. No, no eggs on the ground. Okay. Well, we'll check back on you ladies tomorrow. And maybe one boy, I don't know. One of you white leghorns might be a boy. We got them from Rural King. And they are supposedly, Eris, go on. They're supposedly pullets. But, you know, that's never a 100% guarantee, right? So we're just waiting to see what they turn into. Oh, I'll do a little miniature property tour here. So over here is the barn and the enclosure. First, take you over this way so you can see. This is cleared. There's a junk pile. That's cleared. It's about 50 yards back there, about 20 yards side to side. And then inside that that tree line, there's an older 5-strand barbed wire. That obviously will not hold goats. Goats will get out of that as quick as you can say goats. So see, I've got that roll of wire laying there. I just need to get some more T-posts and start to run that fencing. That's a 330-foot roll of fence. More than sufficient to fence in the majority of this area. Coming from that back corner back there all the way down to that corner and up, and giving them some more room once this grass really starts growing in here, and they can have access to all those junipers and the oaks and all of that. They will love it. So this is then goes down into a beautiful white oak draw bottom. That is pretty good deer area. I was able to hunt it this year. I did not get anything this year, but I also didn't get to go out very many times. First time hunting a new area, trying to get a pattern on the deer and all that good stuff. But we've got a few 4-wheeler trails that run down through here that, of course, the boys absolutely love. But then we've got this beautiful, massive oak. And it had maybe the starts of a tree house in it at some point in time. Maybe, I don't know. There's some random boards up there. The kitties followed us. There's one. There's two. I got the lagoon over there. If any of you don't know what a lagoon is, well, yeah, it's where your pootie goes. And then this goes way back here. Cleared. It's probably close to 75 yards back there. About 20-25 yards wide. And this is really the first order of clearing business, is clearing further back that way, and opening that up to try and establish some decent pasture area. Not a priority. It's kind of something that's in our 5-year plan maybe. But we will be clearing all of that. So you look down here, right down this trail, you go down into the woods right over there. And the trail goes all the way down, up and around, comes out over there. And then within that, there's a couple of other small trails that we enjoy going and riding in. Here's our little disheveled garden. It's got a couple good sized raised beds. I wouldn't call them raised beds. Contained beds, maybe? Would you say contained beds is a better word for that, Sheila? Yeah, they're not raised beds. They're just cinder blocks. But it hasn't been used for a couple of years. The folks that we bought it from had not been physically able to garden for a couple of years. And so it has fallen into a state of overgrown. Lane digging in there, not a big deal, but it is fenced in, which is nice. It should do an okay job of keeping the deer out. We've never done a garden ourselves. We've helped with Sheila's dad's garden a couple of times, and Sheila grew up gardening to some extent. So this year's really going to be our first go at a not a big garden. There's just a couple beds in there. Tomatoes, peppers. I don't know. Give us ideas for first-time gardeners or fresh gardeners. What some good things would be to throw in here and see what we can do with. And any ideas for gardening, not just what we could put in here, but how to make it look better, how to get a better yield out of it, how to take care of it. Open to any and all options. Boys, what are you doing over here? You playing? Oh, later, careful.
It's thorns on this.
No, there's no thorns on this. I believe this is an apple tree of some kind. Yeah, both of these, or all four of these trees back here on this back little fence behind the garden are apples of some kind. Then there's 3 apple trees up there in the yard. But Grayson, can you say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
I see a tiger slipping in my ear.
You hear him purring?
Ryan, what do you see? I see a horse. Hay in my ear. Horse, what do you see? I hear 2 dogs barking in my ear. Dog, what do you see?
All right, y'all, we're going to say goodnight to the goats. What are y'all standing at the door for? Here's little Jessie and Cookie. Oh, come here, little Jessie. Oh. This is our little girl, Jessie. She's out of Lily. Yeah, Mama, it's okay. She is a healthy little girl. Oh, we've got Cookie jumping up on me. Yeah. Mo coming over to say hi. Mama, it's okay. Mo. Hi, Cookie. There's a little Cookie. If anybody is looking for a little full Nigerian male, he's still intact. Reach out. He will. Mama has already kind of started weaning. They are about almost 6 weeks old. Mo, would you quit chewing on my pants, please? I'd appreciate it. He is not polled. He's not dehorned. But he is a good little goat. Huh, Mama? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All right, Mo, that's enough chewing on my pants.